Mouth on Kenjaku's forehead isn't just a creepy design, it is key to understanding one of Jujutsu Kaisen's darkest mysteries. Is Kenjaku a parasite hijacking bodies or something more sinister? Does this ancient brain even have a soul, or is he wearing the souls of victims like masks? Today, we're deep diving into the mechanics, the body hopping, and what is revealed about the true souls in Jujutsu Kaisen. What's up, everyone? If you've been watching Jujutsu Kaisen, you know Kenjaku is one of the most enigmatic antagonists in the series. He's a 1,000-year-old brain that's been body hopping throughout history, from Naruto Shikama to Suguru Geto. But here's a question that keeps me up at night. If Mahito told us that the body and soul are one, then what happens with Kenjaku when he takes over the body? Let's break that down. First, let's establish what we know about Kenjaku's curse technique. Kenjaku isn't possessing bodies in a traditional sense. He's not a spirit taking over control, like Sukuna. He's literally a brain that replaces the original host of his brain. These stitches across the forehead, they are surgical scars from when he operated on the person and took residence inside the skull. And here where it gets interesting. The mouth that appears on the brain is literally Kenjaku's mouth. It's not the host body's mouth. It is his mouth. And this is what we know. The brain is Kenjaku, the mouth is Kenjaku, but the body, that belonged to something else. And here we also know, from the series, Kenjaku can use curse techniques of his previous hosts. He still has access to techniques from bodies inhabited hundreds of years ago. This is huge for our soul question because curse techniques are engraved in the body, particularly the brain. To understand Kenjaku, we need to understand how souls work in Jujutsu Kaisen, and nobody told us more about souls than Mahito. His idol transfiguration proves us the fundamental truth. The soul and body are one. They're not separate entities, they are two sides of the same coin. When Mahito transfigures someone's soul, their body changes. When he touches a soul, he's touching the person's essence. This is why Nanami and Yuji couldn't just will themselves back to normal. The soul and body are intrinsically linked. And here where it gets complicated. In JJK, the brain seems to be a physical anchor point for both curse technique, engraved in body, and the soul's connection to the body. When Kenjaku replaces the brain, he's essentially performing the most invasive form of possession possible. He's not controlling body, he's replacing the core that connects the soul to the flesh. Now, this leads me to the next point. Does Kenjaku even have his own soul? Here's my theory. Yes, Kenjaku has a soul, but it's parasitic in nature. Think about this. He retains memories across centuries. Check. He's consistent personality and goals. Check. He can use curse techniques from multiple bodies. Check. His mouth forms on his brain. Check. The mouth on his brain is smoking gun. It's a physical manifestation of Kenjaku's soul asserting itself through the body. It's not just the brain controlling body, it's Kenjaku's soul forcing itself to manifest through the flesh that belongs to him. Now here, what happens to the body host soul, right? This is the disturbing part. When Kenjaku takes over, the original soul doesn't just disappear. Based on what we know about souls, Jujutsu Kaisen being tied to the body, I believe one of three things happen. Option 1, complete suppression. The original soul is still there, trapped and suppressed by Kenjaku's over-presence, like a prisoner in his own body, conscious but unable to control anything. The brain is a throne, Kenjaku sits on it. Option 2, fusion consumption. Kenjaku's soul consumes or merges with the host soul, which is why he can access the curse technique. He's not just stealing the body, he's absorbing aspects of the soul, keeping what's useful, techniques and memories, and discarding the rest, personality, will. Option 3, displacement. Kenjaku technique forcibly ejects the original soul that when he replaces the brain, the soul and body are one, but when you replace the commands under the brain, the soul has nowhere to go, anchor, and dissipates. The evidence points to option 2, or a fusion of option 1 and 2. I lean towards the fusion and consumption because Kenjaku retains techniques from all previous hosts. He has specific memories from his hosts, e.g. Geto bonds. He can't mimic them, he generally has the techniques. The mouse suggests he's aggressive enough to physically manifest his technique on his own brain. In conclusion, so does Kenjaku have soul? Absolutely. It's one of the most parasitic consuming souls in the series. He's not just a brain. He's a soul so powerful and persistent that it overrides other souls, consuming the techniques, memories while asserting its own identity through the unnatural mouth on a brain. The mechanics of this curse technique reveal something darker than a simple possession. It's spiritual colonization, where Kenjaku's soul invade and either suppress or consumes or displaces the original soul. But what do you think? Is Kenjaku consuming the host souls or suppressing them? Drop your theories in the comments, and if you enjoyed this deep dive, hit the like, subscribe for more Jujutsu Kaisen analysis. Next time we explore why Sukuna's finger eating technique is completely different from Kenjaku's body hopping. Stay tuned.